I4DEV, we are an NGO that is working in communities to champion solutions that are working to address some of the intractable health and educational challenges, particularly focusing on marginalized and underserved communities, both in rural and urban settings. Our intervention or innovation was trying to broadly solve what we call conflict. Primarily was conflict around gender-based violence.
The cases of gender-based violence on average can be like 10 cases per sub-county. And we have around 31, so that is around 330 in a month.
In this project, we have 3 sub-counties we work with, that is Butiti, Ugaki, and Kyenjojo.
We were working with women groups and communities to design the solution. So we built their capacity, and through engagements and conversations with them, they identified us people. We called ambassadors, peace ambassadors. So these were skilled, now were trained and provided with the essential tools, but also connected to existing structures and systems to be able to, 1, identify affected households, 2, provide appropriate response, either in terms of counseling and talking to the families, reporting and referral of abused women and children, or seek further support from the established system like police and the legal structures. And also follow-up cases, reported cases, because sometimes cases are reported, but the judicial system is not effective in dispensing justice.
Kabasiima kubanga okanyambaho niko tukabimaliriza kurungi. We follow up cases for those people who have got violent, like the defilement cases. We follow up at the health center. Others we don't solve for ourselves, but we report to the offices which can help them.
Through the peace ambassadors had to articulate how conflict manifests, why it manifests, and how it can be addressed and mitigated, and what role women can play in regards to coming up with solutions.
That is the most unique concept that has made this project successful.
Kyatwongera mu bukugu habikwatiraine n'okuhandlinga cases eziri mu community.
It has created a very strong, significant structure in the community that is part of the community, with the community, for the community, that is trained, empowered to identify and look out for cases and be able to provide appropriate support.
In a year, we can give about 12,000. So we have been there for 2 years. So when you multiply, actually it's over that. It's over that because some cases are dropped on the way because of different challenges.
Of course, firstly, there is no community that is the same. There are always variables, there are dynamics within. But it is very critical to listen to communities, and they define what their forms of conflict look like. And then 2, you have to identify the agents of change, particularly people that live within those communities, especially those that often are marginalized and stigmatized, or community looks at in a different way. Empower them and support them to be able to be agents of change, but also to be champions of the cause for gender justice. Such innovations can't work alone. There has to be an enabling environment, either from the political or administrative or whatever class of people.
We are, on behalf of the district, I appreciate the intervention, the support that was extended to the organization to implement this project. I know they have added on something new. If the period is extended, more skills will be acquired also by the district staff, which can help them even to move on better than before.